Hello my raging reptilians, it's your boy Zeonic Blader, and in this video I will be ranking each Ramparian Ultra from worst to best. I will be ranking them by their overall competitive viability in the Bakugan Pro game. But enough talk, let's get on with the list. Number 5. Pyrus Ramparian Ultra. There's quite a few strong Ramparian Ultras, however, these first two on the list aren't so great. Pyrus Ramparian Ultra has a nice core lineup of Shield and Helix, but unfortunately a stat line of 603 and no effect, which is too low to be against the top Bakugan in the format. Number 4. Aquos Ramparian Ultra. A bit better than Pyrus Ramparian Ultra, but far from the best of the Bakugan on the list. Base form is nothing special. It has the Green Fist Shield core lineup that I strongly dislike, and a stat line of 605. The B power is too low, but at the very least, at 5 damage, if it core swaps for a Fire Fist or Helix core, it can reach the 10 damage minimum I like to see for damage wins plays. Though, other than being the Ramparian that's in the show, it does not really offer much in return. Aquos Ramparian Ultra does have a 3-cost Diamond evolution with the stat line of 508 and the effect of gaining 500 B power when on a shield core. First of all, the reduction in base B power is silly, but the effect is cool. When on the plus 400 faction-specific shield core, Diamond Ramparian Ultra reaches a solid 1400 B power. Well, it would be solid if this was its base form, barely missing out on that 1450 we like to see. Unfortunately, this is an evolution. Honestly, if you reduce the damage on this Bakugan's evolution, but kept everything else, it would be an okay base form Bakugan. But because it is an evolution, it's a disappointment. Number 3. Aurelus Ramparian Ultra. Now we're getting to the good ones. Aurelus Ramparian Ultra has a double Helix core lineup and a stat line of 208. The 8 damage is great, and with it having a double core lineup of one of the strongest cores in the game, it can not only be great for core swapping, but also strong using its own cores, reaching 13 damage when on the minus 200 plus 5 Helix core. Unfortunately, it is an Aurelus Bakugan, which means it doesn't bring in much of a card pool, which is a shame since there are Darkus Bakugan that fit similar roles like Darkus Rairazu and Darkus Cycloid without the drawback of being Aurelus. Number 2. Haos Ramparian Ultra. This is pretty much a better version of Aurelus Ramparian Ultra. It has 2 Fire Fists in its core lineup, which is amazing, and a stat line of 407, with the effect of gaining 300 B power when on a Fire Fist. The effect is something you can ignore since this Bakugan is great for damage wins plays, reaching a spicy 13 damage when on a plus 6 Fire Fist. Not only that, because it has a Fire Fist to spare, this Bakugan is a great option for Serpentie's burn decks, allowing Serpentie's to have more Fire Fists to get its effects off. And because Haos Ramparian Ultra has 7 base damage, it can even make use of the Green Fist that Serpentie's burn decks have, letting it hit that minimum 10 damage when on the plus 3 Green Fist. Number 1. Ventus and Darkus Ramparian Ultra. At number 1, we have a tie. Darkus Ramparian Ultra and Ventus Ramparian Ultra are the exact same Bakugan. Both have a Magic Shield and Shield in their core lineup, and both have the base stat line of 802, meaning these Bakugan are great as they are the baseline of what you want in your team, a Bakugan that reaches the 1450 B power threshold. In my opinion, I think Darkus Ramparian Ultra is better in the Armored Alliance format, only because Ventus has so many strong Bakugan that Ventus Ramparian Ultra can be overlooked for the likes of Ventus Nilius Ultra and Ventus Dragonoid Core, while Darkus Ramparian Ultra is pretty much the best B-power Darkus Bakugan in Armored Alliance that doesn't need to core swap. But because they are pretty much the same aside from faction, I will give them the tie for first place. That being said, with the release of Geogan Rising, 2 new Bakugan have taken the place of Ventus and Darkus Ramparian Ultra, that being Ventus Nilius Core and Darkus Bartillion Core, who have the stat line of 1602, effectively outclassing Darkus and Ventus Ramparian Ultra. So if you're playing Bakugan outside of the Bakugan Armored Alliance format, perhaps those two Bakugan are better looked at for your team instead of these two. Well, this has been Zeonic Blader with my worst to best video. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comment section below, and be sure to let me know your favorite Ramparian Ultra from Bakugan Armored Alliance. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Or don't, I'm not the boss of you. But be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya!